33 years ago, Jules and I were broke, we were bankrupt, we were homeless. We were delivering pizzas for 2 years just to earn a living, to try and have enough money to rent a flat. And we had a Mini with a hole in the bottom. Literally, you could see the road going under as we were driving along. What I never believed back then is that 33 years ago that was, within 8 years we bought this home. And we've had this home now for 25 years. Now, I don't say that to boast. I say that because I want you to know that anyone from any background with any level of education can have all of this if they're willing to learn, get a plan, follow that plan, and accept that they are where they are today based on what they know today and the work they put in. And if you want different things, you need to have a new plan, you need to learn some new stuff, and you need to put the work in. And I promise you that, when I come here, it doesn't matter how busy a day, how stressful a day I've had. When I come home to this, I can calm down in minutes. Because, this home is where my children have grown up. Literally, my eldest was 1 when we moved here. My youngest was born here, and now they're 22 and 26 years old. And this is where I sort of reconvene, if you like, to gather my thoughts, to think about why am I doing this, to think about how many lives can I change, because mentoring to me is taking people who have got challenges, had challenges, think they're not good enough, and say to them, look, why don't we set a plan? You can have this, you deserve this. Sometimes people sort of say, oh yeah, but money's the root of all evil, Mike, and money's not everything. Absolutely, completely. Jules and I have given over £1 million to charity as well. So when you get money, you can do a lot. But also, it's kind of up there with air in terms of importance. And what I'd say is, it gives you choices, okay? It's not everything. In fact, to me, coming here, just hearing the birds, walking around the garden, sort of contemplating life, but also bringing people here to change their lives, to make them realize that we can go from wherever they're going through, whether it's drugs people are dealing with, divorce, bankruptcy, and we work through those things, and to say that, I don't know if you've got kids yet, or you're thinking you've got kids, or your kids were growing up but you want grandkids. I mean, just this here, we built for our kids this amazing tree house. They grew up with it, they had friends here. That's bigger than most hotel rooms up there, and yet the tennis court, the glamping dome, the stables, and so on. You don't want to be earning a living, surely you want to be building a life that's less lived by most people, a life that makes you pinch yourself every morning when you wake up. And you know what? I've built a community where all of the knowledge that I've gathered over the last 30 years from specialists in law, in finance, in marketing, in brand building, in selling, from people who have gone from nothing to being a millionaire, a decamillionaire, a centimillionaire, a billionaire, and condensed all of that knowledge into one school community, SKOOL. It's called the Growth Syndicate. And for 7 days, I'm going to give you that completely free if you're interested. Go in, absorb those courses, watch those courses, listen to those courses, communicate with the other people in the community. Absorb as much as you can for free, almost all you can eat for nothing. If you don't like it, leave it before the end of 7 days. But you know what? Even if you want to stay, it's less than £1 a day to be part of that community. Because I want other people's lives to be transformed. I feel blessed every single day. I don't want anyone to feel like Jules and I felt when I was bankrupt, homeless, and delivering pizzas. I want you to know that your life can be anything you want it to be. Just click on the link, join the community, check it out, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.